looking right.
Oh, we're live. I didn't expect that. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody.
Hola.
You're,
Buenos dias.
you're really good at
¿A dónde
Spanish.
Dominican Republic? República?
República de Dominica?
Sí,
I don't know how to
República
say
de
it.
Dominica.
If you want to chime on in, I guess we have live chat on here, and if you're there, hello. If you're here, hello.
Welcome.
Awesome. So what we want to do is part two. I'm going to go to my notes. I didn't realize we don't do live chats that often, so we need to learn this kind of stuff. So what last time we talked about Gen 3, what's going to be taking place with the Power View, and this time we want to talk about some of the other products that are coming out. So the way that they highlighted it, that there is a new product, and we saw a picture of it. I was like, I've never seen that before. That looks unique. Talk about that in a second. Vertical blinds.
They're not dead. Not dead. We've gotten 2 phone calls in the last 3 months. So, and the fact that they are highlighted at this show or whatever.
Well, they're coming out with a new book.
Yeah, a new book.
The question is whether or not people are going to feel it. And we'll talk about more about that in a moment. And new horizontal blinds. So let's talk about the books. The books that are coming out. Now, this is our understanding of it. Hopefully, it's accurate. If not, please leave some comments and update us so that we all get it right, because we're working together on this. So the first book that they said is coming out is the Silhouette line. So that would be Silhouette and Nantucket with new products. Did you know? I did not know this. Okay, don't look at my notes.
Drum roll, please.
How long has Silhouette been out?
Silhouette. Okay, Silhouette has been out since 1990. 19.
I think right around 1990.
What? I wanted to say 1990.
Yeah, because it said 32 years. That blew me away. I didn't realize that. That's older than
Yeah, it's got to be 91.
It's older than me.
Because Gimpler Design has been around since 1993.
Yeah, so
and
it's
so I
before
thought,
that.
oh, that's around the time.
Yeah. So Silhouette and Nantucket, new books, and some of the notes that I took in regard to that has to do with a couple of things that are relevant. The Silhouette is going to have better integration with the Luminette, and we'll talk about Luminette in a moment, but there are going to be 6 fabrics that work for, if you want the same fabric for both Luminette and Silhouette, you'll be able to do that. They're doing an update on the Ultra Glide. So it's going to be still available with Ultra Glide currently, but it's going to be a different type. In other words, the method that they use. I believe they said that it's going to mirror the Pirouette. So the method that's used with the wand for the Ultra Glide on the Pirouette is what they're going to do for Silhouette.
So if I can go back a little, because you just like whoosh, went right past Silhouette for me.
What I do.
That what really stood out to me about the Silhouette product was the vane. There's an extra vane that tilts an extra more coverage to protect furniture and floors and carpets. In our area, the UV light is fierce, and I'm sorry, I'm probably not loud enough because I'm getting over a cold. No COVID, I had my test today. So sorry if you can't really hear me as good as Paul, who has a very robust voice. But the Luminette, the Silhouette will protect those valuable items in your home so much better. To me, that is really, really important. I'm always trying to dodge UV light, be it my skin, my furniture, everything.
So I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
And I'll talk more quietly. What is the product, that new Silhouette product called?
Halo.
Halo!
Halo, like Beyonce. Halo, halo.
You are awesome. So the Halo product, this is the information that I got from it, was very limited, but it's only at this point, please again, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but there is only one type of fabric available, and it's available kind of across a bunch of lines. It's the Elan fabric. It only comes in a 4-inch vein, but when we saw the pictures of it, I actually thought it was a 5-inch vein. It was quite large in the opening, and the sheer portions that are on the front and the back of the vein are only done in clear view. and Clearview is the one that provides the most unobscured view to the outside, as opposed to some of the others which provide a softer look. So my opinion is that that will change over time as the product catches on. They'll probably add a lot more choices. So that's it for the Silhouette as far as what's going on. Oh, and on Nantucket, they did say that they're going to add soft touch motorization for the Nantucket as well.
We're good. We
All right,
should
let me-
start, we're at Hard Rock.
let me
We
hear
should
you-
do a band.
Oh, I bought drumsticks today. That was cool.
Yeah, but they're not currently right here.
Okay, next, Luminette. The Luminette is the same generic, no, totally wrong word. It's the same product, but they're making some subtle changes. The head rail is going to be a little sturdier, a little bigger, and they're not going to have that scissor track where it engages like this.
Yeah, and I think that's a good upgrade from the install, because I've tried to install those things and it's a little tricky. So perhaps the install of those vanes will be easier.
Well, this has to do with the movement of the carriers.
Yeah.
And there was a scissor track, and they originally did that in order to keep the spacing even.
Yeah.
But
they don't need it now.
well, it's not that they don't need it, it's that it didn't work like they wanted it to, even after all these 25 years of the Luminette product.
Look at us, it takes time. It takes time to get it together sometimes.
So what they did is they have a new track, so it's easier to pull. So that's one thing. It'll be a little easier to pull. Let's just leave it at that. And then they have, according to them, better spacing. So whereas it used to like extend at the part that you were pulling and still stay kind of cramped, apparently it's going to be a little better at the spacing.
Maybe it looks more like the drape it's supposed to mimic.
Honestly, I can make all kind of assumptions, but I really don't know what it's going to do at this point.
Okay, we'll have to wait till premieres.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you.
So the next thing that's relevant here is that they're going to have, of the materials that exist now, 50% of in the book will be brand new fabrics. And there are going to be 70% of the complete line, 70%, so that would be from here to here, that's 70, compared to 100, is that?
Well, you're the numbers guy in this operation.
They will coordinate with other lines of fabric. So that's a nice change there. Briefly, there's also modern precious metals, the mini blind with various options, whether 1 inch or 2 inch, all these really cool fabrics and all kinds of different finishes that go with it. That's brand new, and they have a new finish. They call it silken. I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. Did I miss any new materials? Anything that you remember?
Probably, but I think we covered it pretty well in the time that we have here.
Okay, and what was it that you said earlier that you wanted to talk about? And I said, no, just say it online.
I did it already. The
Oh.
furniture, the UV, the
Okay.
silhouette, the
Great.
clear view vane that protects just a little. It closes. I think it offers more shading variabilities, closure, and without shadowing. And that's what I remember from that presentation.
Nice. And I think, not sure yet, but I think that the Duo Light will probably be available with that halo as well. Of all the products that are coming out right now, that's the one I'm the most excited to see. Now we're going to do one more video following up from this, and it has to do with something that is very relevant for all of us, whether we're dealers or whether we're consumers. It has to do with the amount of cord that the governments of Canada and the United States are setting regulations on that will control how much is allowed to hang from the top of the window treatment. So 8 inches, can you reach it?
No, not at my height.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that and its relevance, just so we can kind of get an idea of what's happening. So we really appreciate that you are on with us or watching it after, and we very much appreciate that you took your time to watch a Kempler Design vlog. See you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Reach out. Bye.
How do you stop it? I always forget.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.